All right, what's up, everyone, and welcome to another episode of Together Achieving Greatness. I'm Trevor Gutting, owner, operator, lead coach here with Tag Performance and Nutrition. My business that I started here, helping people become athletes for life through training, through nutrition, through sleep, fitting the puzzle pieces all together to help get you where you ultimately want to be and build you the best version of yourself and build the best life for yourself, becoming an athlete for life, and knowing that you can't just do these things for 30 days, 60 days, 3 months, whatever it may be. You got to do these things for the rest of your life, and it's ultimately about building the habits, building the behaviors that you can take with you and use for the rest of your life. So today's episode, I want to jump in and talk about looks. Kind of everyone wants to get lean, and you may want to get ripped, or you want to get jacked, or women, you want to get lean and toned. Even though you can't get toned, it's not a real thing. But you want to, so what you're really talking about is building muscle and looking good. So you want to look good naked, or look good in your bikini or swimsuit, whatever it may be. You want to be able to take your shirt off and look good at the pool or at the beach. So yes, these are all good things. You should want to look good. I think that is a great thing. There's nothing wrong with that. Now you get all the people, the cancel culture people or whatever that are out there to tell you, oh, you don't want to look good. You want to have the dad bod, or you happy at every weight or whatever it is. I don't even know what they're calling it. And there's nothing wrong with being happy with yourself, but you should never be kind of satisfied. I mean, you shouldn't want to be overweight and obese and out of shape, because that's just going to lead to more health issues, more risks that health risks that you're susceptible to, whether that's heart disease, whether that's diabetes, whether that's cancer, or just anything else, more injuries, things like that. You shouldn't want to do that. Yes, you should be happy with who you are, who your life is, or what your life is, what you're doing in your life, but you should have a goal to get in shape. You don't have to be ripped or shredded, because a lot of those people aren't healthy anyway. But you should want to be leaner. You should look to get more athletic and be in shape, and not just be get your health markers down and get blood work, so you know where all your vital signs are and everything inside of you is working well and up to par and where you want to be, so you're not at risk of those types of things. So the main thing here is, I posted a picture today on my Facebook with me lean. I was at 9% body fat, build muscle, and burn fat. So I was looking good. I was happy with my progress physically and how I was feeling, but I wasn't happy in my life. So it's kind of to say that just because you are lean and looking good doesn't mean you're going to be happy everywhere. I was hated my job, even though I was making good money. I was working with toxic people who were just bringing all their negativity in my life, and just wasn't happy. I was over restricting on eating. I was staying up late. I was still getting up really early to train. So my hormones were all jacked up. Testosterone was shot. So it's just to say that, yes, you should want to be lean and healthy, but it's not the only thing to look good. It's not the only thing that matters is looking good when it ultimately comes happiness, because being lean doesn't mean you're going to be happy with yourself. A lot of people, I hear that a lot of times, I'm just going to be leaner so or I'll lose weight so I'm happier. Well, you should really work on being happy now, because ultimately if you are happy where you're at now, it's going to help you get in shape, going to help you lose weight, going to help you build muscle, going to help you get leaner or get jacked, whatever you want to do, whatever those goals are. Being happy will help you get to where you want to be and stay where you want to be, and keep adding goals after that. It's not set in stone. There's no end finish line for your health, for your nutrition. It should be something you're working at for the rest of your life. And ultimately, happiness is, you have to be happy in your entire life, with your family, with your work situation. Like I said, my work situation was awful about 4 years ago. I hated it. I hated the people I worked with. They were toxic. just awful people that you don't really want in your life. And you realize that when you're trying to chase the money and make money, and then ended up getting laid off from that job, which was a blessing in disguise because it allowed me to go back and do an internship, sports performance, start working with kids again, get my personal training certification, nutrition coaching, all that stuff, and ultimately build to where I am right now with tag performance and nutrition and teach substitute teaching as well. Two things I really enjoy, and I'm much happier. I'm not making near amount of money I plan on making and was making, but I'm happier. Yes, I'm healthier too, because through that, not working there, I was able to change and work my own schedule and sleep more, prioritize sleep and all these other things, eating better, not restricting everything, and just getting back on track with my training, with my nutrition, and healthy, happy. Like I said before, that 4 years ago, I was happy with how I looked, but I was not happy in life. And it's just to say, kind of that saying, you look good, you feel good, you play good, they pay good. And all these different things. And that is true, because looking good is going to help you feel good. You're going to feel like, who doesn't want to feel good that way? You go to a family gathering and they say, oh, you're looking great. What have you been doing? Or you go to the beach, you're not afraid to take your shirt off, actually wear a swimming suit, and people are complimenting you and those types of things. That just makes you feel good. But again, that happiness, it doesn't mean that you're going to be happy if you're ripped and lean and you're working in a crappy job, or you hate the school you're going to, or you got toxic people in your life. So it's kind of, happiness can come from that, but happiness can come from other things too. You want to have happiness and joy within your entire life and situation, your family, your work, your health. It should come from all those, and not just basing it off losing weight or something like that. Because that's the thing I hear a lot from people is, oh, if I lose 30 pounds, I'm going to be happier. Well, no, that's not necessarily true. Because if you just lose the weight and you're still in the same situation, the same mental situation, emotional situation, same crappy job, or miserable school, or miserable people, hanging around with miserable people all the time, you're still not going to be happy. But if you get those things dialed in and build happiness throughout your life, that's going to help you make it a lot more fun, make it a lot easier to lose weight or build muscle or become a better athlete, whatever it is your goals are, because happiness can help you there. But then again, the other end of the spectrum, looking good is going to help you feel good. It's going to help you build confidence and help you be happy in other areas too. So it's kind of a combination. Like, you have the people who, and I don't get it, I don't understand it, where they're trying to vilify people who are trying to lose weight and get healthy and be in shape, because they're healthy at any, or happy at any size. And of course, be happy with who you are, what you're doing in your life, but take your health seriously. And that's going to ultimately help your happiness, is knowing that, oh, I got this blood work done, and oh, my magnesium's good, my testosterone levels are better, and whatever the health marker is, or your blood pressure's lower, or whatever it may be, because it's not just the outside when it comes to health, it's the inside too. It's just as important as and more important than on the outside, because yeah, looking good is great, but like I said, even those ripped and shredded bodybuilders, they're probably the most unhealthy people there are. They get their blood work done, their testosterone's probably shot, unless they're juicing or whatnot. But like when I was super lean, probably low single digits body fat, my testosterone was shot, and that's no way to live. But you can still look good, be happy, be healthy, have a good work life, family life, school life, social life, whatever it is. Happiness is not just going to come from losing weight or building muscle. Yes, happiness can help and make that a lot easier, because if you have that support, you're happy with your job, you're happy with your family, you got good people around you. to support you and push you. That is going to help you get to where you want to be and keep going. It's going to give you something to strive for. You got the kids, and you want to be the best version of yourself so you can ultimately help them. That's true happiness. And again, it's not just about looks, but again, there is nothing wrong with wanting to look good. You should want to look good because that's going to help you feel good and look good on the outside, be healthy on the inside. That's kind of some things we work with people here, kind of get the whole picture, is looking better outward, but feeling better inside through your nutrition, through your sleep, making sure we're looking at, like I said, the blood work, the different health measurements and things like that you can do to track to make sure you're not at risk for diseases, getting your checkups done and stuff like that with doctors. That stuff's important because the inside is just as and more important than just the outside looks. But again, there's nothing wrong with wanting to look good naked or in your swimsuit or whatever it is. You should have those goals. I think that's important because ultimately, if you're overweight, like I said before, that causes so many more. You're at higher risk for so many different things. Joints are gonna ache more. You're not gonna move as well. You're gonna be out of energy. All these different things. So getting in shape physically is awesome, and you should strive to do that. But you got to be healthy mentally, emotionally, all these different things. So just don't look at it like, oh, just because I lost 50 pounds or whatever it is, or added 10 pounds of muscle, that you're going to be happy. Happiness comes from so many other areas of life that you need to work on all of that and get that dialed in. And then the getting lean, losing weight, that stuff is going to be a cakewalk. I mean, it's going to be tough, but it's going to be so much easier if you are happy and truly happy with yourself and where you're at and where you're going. Yes, there's going to be down days. We all have down days and negative days. It's part of being human. It's part of being alive. But build ultimate happiness with your physical health, with your mental health, your emotional health, with your family, your work life. Build that happiness there, and that's combining all those pieces. Like I said, everything's a puzzle piece, Lego set to me. As you can see, I got mine behind me. But putting them together to ultimately build the best version of yourself and build ultimate happiness throughout your life. So that's kind of my short little spiel on that today, guys. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out. Send me a message. Trevor@tagpn.com is my email. Or you can comment below this. Any questions there. But if you guys are enjoying the videos, like the videos and subscribe to my channel so you're staying up to date, getting the latest videos here. Hopefully baseball's done now, won the state championship, so going to get back in and dialed in more on getting more videos and stuff up on the YouTube channel here, so stay tuned for that. And